own defense, by his own admission, he often says as though his regime is unfairly criticized, highly scrutinized.
But that's expected, because he's one of the presidents, he's one of the two presidents who are governing under the new constitution, that's one, and two, who is governing the most enlightened generation of Kenyans, and the children who are born free. The rest of us tone ourselves down because we grew under the Moi regime, and therefore we have known how to live and coexist with the dictatorship. The rest of our children don't. They are not going to give, to shut their eye to a system when they think that is dictatorial. And therefore, it is now boiling down, it has this root of us as children. It's not. The issue is that this is, the millennial and the Gen Z generation are those who studied literature, studied books that exposed them to freedom, and grew up under Kibaki, which would be the time of Prente. So when they start to be told that there's nothing at home,
fair enough,
then it changes.
Prof, ODM leader Raila Odinga has proposed what he's terming as a national conclave, outlining what he says as a team composition of 40 people from across the 47 counties. Odinga has defended this proposal. He had a handshake with President Uhuru Kenyatta. He has a broad-based government now with President Ruto. He had a cooperation in 1998 with Daniel Arap Moi. He had a government of national unity with the late President Mwai Kibaki. Is this an attempt of political survival from Odinga?
I think I want to say very clearly, without mincing words, if we go this route, we'll be wasting our time. Why would I say so? After the explosion of the protest in which we saw property belonging to the former president, looted and destroyed, after the Raila Odinga's own office was vandalized, and after a lot of property, including the expressway, were vandalized, the country agreed to go to a conclave, and people started talking. You remember Kalonzo Musyoka as a chair, as a co-chair with the Kikuyu MP.
Kimani
Ichung'wah.
On the NADCO.
Yes, and they talked, we talked, and we waited for the NADCO talks. And the NADCO talks were not implemented. Then UDA started to rupture. And that disarray within the governing party ended up with the impeachment of the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. Now, with that, then we entered a new area of basically contestation. Now, to say that we wanted to talk, the next question is, who will be talking to who?
But isn't it the justification, Prof, from Raila Odinga that he saw, at least as per his view, a country on the edge? But
already, Raila's formula has been very, very clear. One, we'll talk. For example, the bombers talk. After that, we'll have a draft constitution. After that, we'll have referendum. And after the referendum, we'll go to the election. You have the 720 plus days that we talked about. Two, our constitution is new. It is not even implemented the full. And actually, on the contrary, it is being vandalized or actually swept aside.
By who, Prof?
But we are really talking about a constitution. I was the director, executive director of the constitutional process, and the intellectual who was consulted at that time by the government. So if I say the constitution is being put on the back burner and you're backpedaling to the old days, I mean what I'm saying without mincing words. Therefore, to tell us that we got to go again to bombers of Kenya and then we come again with another constitutional draft and another is basically a waste of our time. We know the issues.
But Prof, is it justifiably understandable that what Odinga is saying is a country that was on the edge?
It is not. He is part of the problem, because the way you describe the problem becomes part of the problem. Why? We know for sure he himself is the one who triggered all the protests in January 23rd. And we backed him on the issue of high standards of living, unmet promises. And he listed all these things after coming to South Africa, from South Africa. we went again for another protest, and we listed the issue, the grievances that are there. Is it the grievances we want addressed, or is it talking?